Welcome back to the historic Roundup Grounds Arena here in Belle Fourche, South Dakota, where we are about to get started with the Wrangler Final Four Showdown round in the bareback riding. World champion Kelly Timmerman is behind the chutes and is going to tell us about a potentially explosive matchup.
One of my favorite picks of the draw today in the Final Four is JS Rodeo's Silk and Dynamite. Josie Young has made every Final Four and hasn't had this kind of a draw. I'm really hoping that Josie can capitalize, but there's a star-studded pack out there. He's got to ride his butt off to end up winning this event.
So let's get it started with Eric Wolford from Michigan, outside the top 12 at number 20. He's on that stud, that Gunsmoke horse from Sutton Rodeo.
You know, this horse is big, strong, big, stout stud horse, but Eric Wolford knows what he's got to do. He knows he's got to gain some ground to get in that top 12, and look, he's doing it right here.
Boy, I mean, a ramming, jamming, good bareback riding from the start to the finish. No hesitations, feet didn't drop out. I mean, this looked like what it's supposed to look like.
Eric Wolford on this great animal ride here is trying to become the only man that can qualify for the PRS finals in 2 events, Bud.
I think he could catch up with them guys. Nice bareback ride, good way to start off the Wrangler Final Four.
Coming right at you, you can see the power this horse is throwing at him. I mean, every jump is like standing beside the railroad track with a hay hook and grabbing a train going 60. 79 is the score for Wolford, 79 points. He'll set the pace. Now to the number 1 rider this season, Josie Young. He is on Silk and Dynamite from JS Rodeo.
This horse here, they said he's really fun, really hang in the air for a while. Gives the guy, just like Kelly said earlier, a chance to really style out. Come on, Josie, style out on this one.
Here we see, look at the spurring up the neck of the horse all the way to the rigging, both feet even. Horse coming right at us, looks like he's bucking good. I'm going to have to see the replay though. Oh, here we go from the left side. You see the spur out. Look him spurring all the way up to the rigging. He's jumped, kind of hit him on top of the neck there, caused a little problem.
Kelly, tell us what you think.
I just love that horse. He's one of those horses that if you're doing stuff right, he's going to zip your feet right to the top of your rigging handle, set him back, just makes an aggressive ride, makes an aggressive ride look aggressive. I just love that horse. 82 points, doing real well right now.
Well, thank you, Kelly. Great job of Josie Young trying to maintain the number 1 spot. 82 points. Add his scores together here this week, 163. As we go now to Orin Larson, Twin Falls, Idaho. He was 82 on Who's Who. Now he's got Gus from Sankey Rodeo Company.
This thing here, Gus, he's really strong. He's a workout. What you're going to see is this horse, he's pretty good. He lets the guy really get tapped off just like Orin's getting tapped off, but he gets stronger as he goes.
Boy, I mean, let me tell you what, he'll yank the yeehaw out of you if you get out of time with him.
I don't think he's getting good enough holds coming up the neck here, because watch how this horse jerks him all of a sudden. Look at this, jerks him loose. I don't think he was expecting that strength in that horse.
This horse looks good for about 3 or 4, and it just looks like he gets stronger and stronger.
You bet.
He'll knock all the starch out of your Wranglers. All right, now to Stephen Peebles on the outside of the top 12 at number 16, trying to move in. He was 83 before. Now he's got that War Pig bucking horse from Birches.
This is going to be like letting air out of a balloon. Woo-hoo, look at this gray horse. This is fun.
Blow twice, going forward, turn back, come right down the chutes, kind of fast, but it sure didn't hurt his spur ride any.
Boy, what a nice bareback ride.
Needs an 80.5 to take the title away from Josie Young. Stephen Peebles with a big ride here to possibly put him into the top 12 and get him back for the finals. Remember, he won the Pro Roughstock Championship in bareback riding last year, and last week he won Cape, so this guy is on a roll like butter.
Great spur ride. No matter what the horse did, he was right on top of it all the time.
He got that and more, got what he needed and more, 82 points. He'll total 165 and win his 2nd championship in 2 weeks. Here are the final results from the 2013 Black Hills Classic bareback competition. You can see Peebles with the 2-point advantage over Young for the title. Wolford hangs on again, and Orin Larson finishes 4th. Kelly Timmerman is with Stephen Peebles.
He wasn't cooperating, was bad in the box, wasn't standing good, and I mean, you were pressed for time.
Yeah, there for a minute, I wasn't even sure if I was going to be able to get my rigging on her, and she was jumping all around, so it ended up working all right. I just stood over and didn't let her see me back there, and I'm glad I did because she was a good horse.
Congratulations, that puts you unofficially top 5 in the world standings right now.
Right on, sounds good.
As we look at our season leaders, Josie Young remains on top. Then it's J.R. Vizane, Jared Smith, Justin McDaniels, and Stephen Peebles. Coming up next, the Final Four in bull riding from here in Belle. Tyson Donovan gets ready to tackle Zombie Zoo, a bull that hasn't been ridden since the PRS World Finals last year.